Right, I'm going to show you what they're talking about in the directions. I take these for coarse sprue cutting. I'm cutting this piece off. I've already nipped two ends of it, so I'm going to nip the third. I am cutting it pretty far up on the sprue. I take the God hands here, and you'll notice the difference in the blades on them. These are thick. These are really thin. These are like razor. I mean, they're thin like an X-Acto knife. There is adjustment screws all over this, so you can adjust how they close, how they open, with a couple of set screws. Okay, and I'm going to take this right here, and I've already broken one of the parts off. That's how tight Bandai, not how well they mold it in. Now I take a look at it. Almost all these sprue have little V's on them, because Bandai tries to minimize the attachment points. And with that little V right there, I want to take my clippers and put it in here with the V, if I can. Sometimes I don't. It depends on the orientation of the part. And I want to clip that off. Now that left a little too much behind, but it'll clean up my fingernail in a very, very light sanding. Now I'm going to do this one the way I was talking about with the V. I have to be careful because I'll cut part of the part. Okay, now that one left almost no nip mark, as you can see. So the reason they do two different cuts on it is the coarse cut, you're removing the part from the sprue, so you don't have the sprue in the way as you're trying to cut neatly. So they typically do two cuts for that reason. Now I need part A10, which is also on the A sprue, which is here. Is that A10? No, it's here. Now A10 is one of those where you're going to have to be careful or you're going to cut it poorly. So let me cut that one off. And again, I cut it far off. And you know, when you do that, sometimes it breaks free. And I have to check where it broke free. Oh boy, I'm going to break it free again. I'm off camera, I know. Sometimes it breaks free. Now I'm going to take my little God hands and do my clipping next. Okay, I didn't like how that came off, and I can see I left a nib mark. Now you see that one didn't leave a nib mark. You can see the difference between them pretty well. Alright, so I'm going to come over here and try to remove this nib mark with the God hands, because it should clean it up if I'm careful. Let me turn it sideways. Now if that doesn't clean up, I usually use my fingernail next, because a lot of these nib marks will clean up by fingernail, believe it or not. They tend to. And it didn't quite clean up. That's when I come over here and I will get the sanding stick. Now the white one is pretty fine, and you want to really lightly do this, because this Bandai plastic will show sanding marks really quickly. That's why some people paint. Alright, got that cleaned up. And it shows the two parts go together pretty easily. Unlike Bandai parts, they fit in pretty well. Okay, just like that. Alright, so I got the first step done. Now I get part A6 and part A10, and then we get foil stickers on this one. So there are some foil stickers here. So I get part A6 out, and as I figured, part A6 is gonna be clear, and that's gonna be a fun part to deal with. I love how Bandai molds color, different colors on the same sprue. That means this sprue went through 1, 2, 3, 4 different molding steps. That's what that tells me. Alright, now this little round window, I'm not a big fan of this because it's tiny, tiny, tiny. Let me cut this one off over here because it wants to come off. I want to make sure I get it right. One thing about these God hands, if you're pressing too hard with the way this plastic is arranged, you're cutting what you shouldn't be. Okay, now I gotta make sure I get the part and not the scrap, right? All right, now getting this arranged right. It shows the nub goes to the back of the jet. There it is. It's tiny. And that heart surgery I had back in August left me without a lot of coordination in my hands. I'm regaining it slowly, but it took it away. There we go. Now we just have the front part, which is A11. Now that should be red still, and it is. And if you look at that, it's got a lot of attachment points. And I've also noticed something else. Quite often these attachment points end up hollow in places. They're never hollow on the part, however. I've yet to see a Band-Aid part come up messed up with hollow in the parts. You do see it in the sprue sometime, and it's almost always near the attachment points you end up with hollow. Okay? And I think a lot of that is because, again, they're trying to minimize those attachment points. But they always manage to get the plastic in there. And sometimes I wonder what the rejection rate is, honestly. Now, with these parts, quite often Bandai is going to try to put the attachment points like this one. If you saw me where I clipped that one, and this one, these two attachment points are interior parts. They're interior to the part. So I don't even have to worry about cleaning that up. But this third one right here, it's not interior to the part. So if I cut it wrong, it is definitely going to show up. Okay, and it's thick. Sometimes you get that. The high grade kits are worse about it than the master grade. Again, get it with my fingernail a little bit. Let's put that together. And it goes like that. I'm almost done with the brain condor. Okay. We have some stickers to put on. We have stickers 1 and 3. So I have to find stickers 1 and 3. And they're in the same bag as sprue A. This kit does not have a lot of stickers, unlike something I worked on the other day that had more stickers than it should. All that time doing stickers drove me nuts. Alright, so we find stickers 1 and 3, and I figured they were yellow. It says stickers 1, 2, and 3. Oh boy. I didn't put sticker 2 on, I didn't put sticker 4 on. And that was supposed to be on there before I put the clear part on. That's bad. Stickers 1 and 3 go on next. So almost all the stickers go on right now. It's 1, 2, 3. Where does 4 go? Alright, let's pull it apart. It will come apart, fortunately. The clear part worries me a bit. Okay, because of the nature of it. But that comes out, and I can take my sharp pointies. There we go. All apart. So, get sticker 1. Now, sticker 1 apparently goes along here. Okay? It looks that way. And if I look at the box art, yeah, it definitely goes there. Look at the box art, it definitely goes there. Here's the box art for it. Right there. So you can see where all the stickers go. And again, that's almost all the stickers in one spot, which is great to me. Okay? Now, one other thing, the back of these two jets back here are black, but that's easy enough to do with paint. A toothpick and some paint will get it. So let me get this on there. Now, when I'm done with this step, I'm not going to videotape the whole build process. That'll drive everyone insane. Just want to do a little bit to show you guys how I deal with some Gundam kits and their stickers and cutting a sprue. because some people may not know the proper way of cutting the sprue. Well, according to Bandai, the proper way, because that's the proper way. I know if you're a hardcore Gundam builder, you know the proper way, because too many Gundam people cut them that way. Alright, let's get this lined up. Okay, this is the part I don't like, because these metal foil stickers, they'd rather stick to my tweezer than the part. And quite often, I have to use my fingers, and my fingers are too dang big for this. My head's going to get in the way most likely. And look, the sticker's like, nah, I don't want to go there. Let me go over here, and now you can grab me with the tweezers. This is what I mean by my hand-eye coordination suffered some. You can grab me by the tweezers, and I am going to be free. Here we go again, getting the sticker lined up right. And that looks right, so when I press it down, it'll stay. One thing about those stickers, once you press them down, they stay. Alright, now I'm going to do the little tiny silver one. Okay. And then we have two more. I'm almost done with all the stickers. Yay, I'm getting almost all the stickers done at the beginning. I cannot be more excited for that after spending an hour and a half doing stickers last night on the Gun Scythe Hell. I mean, not, well, Death Scythe Hell, whatever that was. That SD Gundam kit. Probably off camera. I'm probably not now. Looks like I got it. Pressed it down is now gotten, whether I like it or not. Okay? So I can put that back together now. I can put this bottom part back on there. Like that. I can put the clear part back on there. I don't know why, because I don't need that part going to the floor. While I'm doing this, I keep thinking of the song to Yamato, Battleship Yamato. And this is not Battleship Yamato in any way, shape, or form. Let me get the orientation of this part right real quick. It goes a specific way, and my eyes are not the best anymore. I went to the eye doctor and he messed up my prescription to my glasses. So that's upside down. Right there is right side up. Of course, it wants to be upside down. I must have it backwards because it doesn't want to go in, so let me flip it around. Okay, anyhow, I'm boring all of you, but I got it in there finally. It's in there. I put the nose back on it now. If I can hold the nose correctly. At least the rest of this isn't tiny